All the way live. Get ready for America's #1 funny man. Funny man. What? Hey. All the way live. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What's up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. It is indeed a Veterans Day. Shouts out to all my veterans out there. I'm a veteran myself. Shouts out to you, Rodney Perry, serving your country well done. Happy Veterans Day. Last night I went and got myself a ticket to Wakanda. Saw the film, and it was stellar. Great job, Ryan Coogler and the whole team over there. Ty Gibbs, what's up, bro? Welcome this morning. My name is Rodney Perry, and I'm excited about today, man. It's Friday. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna talk, hot topics. Of course, if you're here in Georgia, you know some of them. April! Happy Veterans Day, shipmate, classmate, boom, boom, boom. April Grayson is in the building. So many years of friendship. Welcome. Andromeda in the building. What's up, kid? Black Panther says open today, but it's already open. Let me tell you something. It said this movie is already at 40 million. Stop the press. It's Flame Monroe. Welcome to the show, Flame. How are you? I hope you're well. Flame, if you want to come in, let me know. Shoot me a text. Would love to have you pop in and say hi to the people. Hippie Goals is in the building. What's up, Hippie Goals? I be trying to tell these dudes, Hippie Goals, I know how to produce this show. You understand me? And they worry though. They don't understand. Thank you for tuning in. For all my Facebook listeners, we will be moving off Facebook to exclusively on YouTube. And those of you that's been following, I will create a Facebook group for you if you must be on Facebook, and we'll start building that group, man. Because I want to get off Facebook, man, and Facebook is whack sometimes. They some silly men. Anyway, welcome to the show. My name is Rodney Perry. My co-host for today, getting her sip on. I had a chance to go play her room on Wednesday night. Oh my God. Just good folks, top to bottom. She hails from Chicago, and she is royalty. Welcome to the show, Duchess.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? This is a good morning to be alive on a Friday. Thank you, Mr. Uncle Rodney. That's who I call.
How are you, Miss Duchess?
I'm doing good. I am doing good after a long night. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay.
So you and your husband, y'all was getting it in? Is it Thursday night sex night?
Nope. That was last week. You know, it's
last
only
week.
2 times out the month. You know, it's only 2 times out the month. That was last week.
That was last week. You know what? Why are you playing? Oh, Flame Monroe says hi, Duchess.
Hey,
Flame, Duchess got a 5-room.
You will love it, Flame.
Flame are coming there and killing folks too. They just good folks, Flame. Todd Gibbs say, send me the link. You know what, Todd? I might do that. Knowledge is in the building. Welcome to the show, Knowledge. Man love. He said, hello from Africa. We are global. Duchess?
Africa. My daughter, she's 5 years old. And you would think any place that she'll say Chuck E. Cheese, her daddy, he always asks, where you want to go? And she said, I want to go to Africa or Asia. 5 years old.
Get out of here. Come on, global little baby.
It's the only place that you want to go. Ain't that something? I tell you.
I'm putting the link in the chat. Wherever you are, here it goes. There it goes. There goes the link. It's coming. I am putting the link in the chat to our listeners. Emerald Green let me tell you something. If you don't know, do you know Emma Green?
No, but I've heard of that color.
First of all, hush. Okay. Emma Green is a human being from Chicago, fabulous comedian, better poet. One of the world-renowned poets, man. This lady is flat out amazing. I would love Emma Green. Come in and give us a piece, man. If you can't get it off of the chat, text me and I'll bring you in. We are getting in today. I like to open the floor. Get y'all ready for your boy. Let's get to these hot topics, man. So Dave Chappelle is scheduled to do Saturday Night Live, but he's getting some flack. Duchess. The writing staff at Saturday Night Live is like, we don't want him. They're boycotting the show because of his LGBTQ comments. Does this never go away? What's your thoughts? Duchess, can you hear me?
I don't think it's ever going to go away, just because, just think about it. Everything that's been going on with what's the guy name? He's a rapper. All his tickets that went all the way down to $25.
Yeah, the little baby took a brick too.
You can't play. You can't
leave the gays alone.
Leave them alone. They gays for a reason.
What that mean? You gonna give me cancer?
Because they happy. They happy folks. Remember, gay mean happy. We hurried up and switched that around.
I put it like this, Dutch. Like, for me, you can never be mean to people. Like, even if it's just duh baby, not little baby. Even if you don't mean no harm, you can't be mean to people. And I think Dave might have been a little mean to that group of people, which is why they won't let it go. He is all right, but he's not the GOAT. You know what? That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that is another conversation, because that's a different opinion on different notes to me.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
That is.
Lupita Nyong'o in the movie Wakanda Forever. Have you seen the movie, or will you see it?
I will. I would definitely go and see it. I loved the first one, so I'm already knowing. I'm hoping that the aspects that they gave out, it be exactly what it's supposed to be, over the top.
Right. I saw it last night. The movie is upwards of close to 3 hours.
Dang.
The movie is a lengthy film, but it was worth every minute.
But if the film is that long and it's good, you kind of forget about the time. Because with the first one, I forgot about it.
I'm a grown ass man. I need all my minutes in life.
Yeah.
I can't get the minutes back.
Real easy.
No, I was never sleepy though. I was never like drifty.
That's real good, because that means that the movie was on point. They had a lot of parts at it where it uplifts you.
And it was, you know what? It was definitely like a girl power movie. Lupita Nyong'o, the bald head lady that was a warrior, Angela Bassett. So many great actresses in this movie, and they were shining.
I want to see Angela Bassett. That's what I'm coming and watching the movie for. I'm being honest.
Such a good job. She killed it.
She is an amazing actor, and I don't even know, was she about 60-some years old, still looking like she's 35? Angela Bassett is one of the greatest actors.
She got to be at least, she got to be right at 60-something, because I'm 52, and I know she's older than me, but she looked way better than Rodney Perry.
You look good, Rodney. Quit trying to put yourself down.
Thank you very much, little lady. Hey. All right. Let's see what else is happening down the street. Rick Ross tried to convince fans that he's not a hoarder. Did you see this? So no. Rick Ross let us see some of his stuff. He got a lot of junk.
I ain't don't be trying to put no body shame on some folks, but It's been a big. I done seen a couple of big folks that did not like to clean. I'm being honest. I done seen a couple of big folks that do not like to clean up after themselves.
Well, wait. Being dirty and being a hoarder is two different things.
Yeah. Hoarder mean that you just can't get rid of things.
Can't get rid of things.
So if you got a lot of,
are you good at that? Can you get rid of stuff?
I can't get rid of certain valuable things. Like if it's cards that my grandmother gave me, I still got a card that my grandma gave me when I was 12. And I know
like a birthday card.
Yeah, a birthday card. I even got the old little, she used to give us all little Christmas gifts, but they used to be them little soaps that stank. I still got a couple of them. I don't never open them though. I just keep them just to be like my grandma gave me that.
That's a memory.
Yeah. But other than that, no, I'm throwing away this bottle after I'm done with it. I'm not going to keep this bottle after I'm done. Yeah.
Romy Johnson is in the building. Todd Gibbs, I see you. Alfreda, welcome to the show. April Grayson, one of my high school homies. Todd Gibbs, man. If you want to come in. I put the link in the chat. Yo, I get stuff from a few different places, but I'm about to play you some Duchess. I don't know if you know. Have you seen Finding Happy on Bounce TV?
No.
Well, guess who's in there? Your boy is in there. I played a love interest of Kim Fields. Check out this 30-second promo.
This is a male-dominated industry, and as a woman, you can't let them know your every move. I got it. Jamila, are you pregnant? Hey, Stan!
I can't take another pill for 24 hours.
Oh. Without commitment, you'll never start. But without consistency, you'll never finish. Give me another chance, okay, Porter? Yes!
Finding Happy. All new episodes Saturday, 8/7 Central. Only on Bounce.
Big ups to Bounce TV. Rodney Perry. Yo, man, I'm a huge Kim Coles fan, and we got to play together. It was so much fun, man. Such a genuine lady, man.
I met her one time in LA at one of the conventions out there in LA, and she is just really humble. You wouldn't have never thought. Actually, her character kind of plays a good part of her when you remember her character and what was that, the show that she used to be in?
Living Single.
Living Single. She's a sweetheart.
Yes.
And in the Living Single, she was always a sweetheart. So when I met her, I was so anxious to meet her because, Living Single, my favorite show. And when I came up to her, I asked her for a hug, and she gave me a hug. And I was just felt, because some people you just be wanting to smell and just feel them. And she was so nice, and she smelled good. I said, she cleaned herself good.
All right. Hold on. Duchess, I know you married.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a sugar daddy?
Yes, I have. His name was Peachy.
Peachy?
Peachy from Chicago. I remember him. He was a drunk, and he always had the hiccups. I never forget Peachy. He always just wanted to kiss me on my cheek for that little $100 every time I left.
Now, what did you have to? Did you have to do anything?
I ain't have to do nothing but come over there, listen to him talk, and hiccup because he was a drunk. He used to drink his little gin and cranberry juice, and he used to give me a little peck for that little $100. But no, heck, no, I wasn't doing.
How long did you have to sit for the 100?
Probably a good hour.
Wow, whole hour. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
It's cool.
Hey, I started the character. I called him Sugar Daddy. Check it out.
Wait, girl. I think that's him. Let's roll that way so he can see us.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you the sugar daddy? That's not him. No,
oh, it's not.
That's not him. No. Yes, it is. That's not sugar daddy. I'm telling you, girl. That's what I heard. That's the grocery store. That's not him.
Okay.
That's not him.
Check your bucky.
I told you it was him. It was him. I cannot believe this. Where did he go? Sugar daddy. Girl, where is he? I want to at least say thank you. Like, where is he? Sugar daddy. Get the bucket.
Oh, yeah, I want to get the bucket.
Get the bucket. Where is he? Wow. Shit, they sugar daddy.
Yo, sugar daddy out there buying groceries.
Sugar daddy out there got an EBT card. I like that. I
He
like
doing
that.
his
Catch him at
thug
the
thizzle,
grocery
you know.
store.
So this gonna be a part of a series. I think I'm gonna do about 10 of them before it's all said and done.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So if
You
you
make
got
sure
any
you catch
ideas for the sugar daddy, let me know. Ladies, if you're in the chat, have you had a chance to deal with a sugar daddy? What up, Frank Leonard? What up, Romy? Talk about check
That's
your
my
butt.
cousin.
Roy
Check
G.
the button.
That's your cousin, Romy Johnson?
Yeah, Romy, her birthday. Remember we was all hanging.
Oh, that's Romy. I think
Yeah.
I got a picture. I got pictures of Romy. Hold on. Cause she said, don't take pictures of my cellulite. I said, I got it.
She ain't got no doggone cellulite. She
I
looks
know she
so
really does.
beautiful on her birthday. And see,
Happy
Romy don't wear
birthday,
no
Miss
dresses.
Romy.
Romy always wears some jogging pants or some pants.
Great
Because she
picture
bow-legged
of
like
me
you.
and this young lady right here. I love this picture.
Yes, me too. You see
Hey,
who I got
man.
on today?
Talk to me about like you and your development, because I've seen you just rise over the last 5 years. What's been the biggest source of your growth? Is it like places like you at now, the hosting, or going around doing a bunch of rooms? How have you grown so fast?
It's definitely from the hosting. It's hosting has really been able to, when you hosting, you able to work out a different kind of jokes and see what work and what do, so I can put it in my set as well as I move. And that's been making me be on the stage more. And just like when I do the double dose of laughter, I do that particularly to work on my set. So when I'm doing my shows on Fridays, that is definitely me working on my hosting, but also I'm able to because one thing about hosting, you keep hosting, you kind of lose that set. So
Yes.
you got to keep being able to keep that set going. So with me doing that, the double dose of laughter, I'm able to work my set in as well as,
So you
keep
do a
everything
Wednesday
fresh.
night 2-man show, and then you do like what, once a month on a Friday?
No, I do every Friday, every single
Every
Friday.
Friday, okay.
Every Friday.
You
Now
working
I got
tonight?
Yeah, I'm working tonight. We'll be at Phenomenal Seafood tonight, baby.
Who you
9
got
o'clock.
tonight?
Tonight, I have my girl Kashana Perfect, but since the weather and whatever's going on, she's not gonna be able to make it. But I do have Odell,
Kashana.
Kashana Perfect. She's from LA. She
Okay.
came, yep, and Odell. But I end up calling Miss B. Yeah, Miss B. I called my girl. I know she gonna bring it on home, and it's gonna be a great show tonight. We got a couple of birthday parties in the house, so it's gonna be a full house tonight. Even though the rain out here in Atlanta don't stop nothing, I'm letting people know that.
And you run a tight show too, because you be in and out of that mug. I tried to catch y'all late a couple weeks ago, and y'all was gone.
Them folks be there at 7 o'clock, waiting until 9 o'clock. They don't even get up out their seats just so they could try to get a seat, because half of the time we don't have enough seats. That's that patio back there. We just made that happen because we was not having enough seats indoors. So they made that patio a couple of seats back there so we can have people, and you can hear everything from out there indoor. But it's getting cold now. So
I like the patio.
Early.
That's why I spend most of my time. You know me.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good
And
time.
away from all that.
I tell you what.
But yeah, and I also got a show too, real quick. Every Saturdays now at Mango's in Marietta. I'll be doing that every Saturday, starting this Saturday as well.
Wow.
This Saturday I'll be at Mango's, and then we'll do every third Sunday at Mango's. We're gonna do a clean show. So I'm also working on my clean sets as well. I want to be really versatile on everything, because I'm coming for the acting as well soon. But I'm working just on all my admins, and all my little cues and stuff in my comedy, so I can be well versatile in any and every situation.
Yo, she's in the building. Her name is Duchess. Very funny. She's a businesswoman. She's a producer, and she's a flat out funny little comic. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Let them jewelers in the joint. Congratulations and kudos to her. Andromeda says, OMG. Look at that Andromeda all up in there.
Thank you.
Girl power. Andromeda is a very funny comedian as well. How about this, guys? Let's take a break. When we come back, more show with Miss Duchess. We are kicking it, yes.
After the accident,
I was stuck paying all these medical bills.
The Witherspoon Law Group understands that you didn't deserve what happened to you, but you do deserve justice.
They weren't just there for me, they fought for me.
I care about what my clients are going through. We are in the fight of their lives.
We don't just fight for you, we fight with you and make sure you get the compensation you deserve.
And that's why we do what we do. And what we do is win.
Call 844-WE-WIN-44.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
It's an Austell.
What up? What up? Who you talking to, Duchess?
I seen someone put in the comment, where is it? So I was letting
Roy G. Roy G wants to know where you located, where the spot at. Please.
Phenomenal Seafood is located on East-West Connector in Austell. It's Black owned. So, and yeah, my cousin just pinned it down for you guys. There you go, right there. She's also my right hand.
She definitely got your back, man. And that's everything in this game. That's everything. Somebody who believe in you and got your back. Shouts out to Cuz. Mad love, mad respect. We are here today. My name is Rodney Perry. My co-host, Duchess. Now, there is a E-Duchess here in Atlanta. Do y'all ever get anything mixed up?
Well, I don't. I think she maybe have. I don't know really what happened, but I've never gotten any mix up. Anybody that called me, call me. And I make sure they know. I'm like, hey, I'm the little short one. You calling the right person, right?
I think y'all both
get it
tiny.
mixed up with comedians.
I think y'all both tiny. Had a chance to meet your husband this week, man. Cool ass dude, straight out of Chicago, South Side, right there, rolling with me. What's it like for him to kind of be in the shadows? He seems like not the guy that's trying to be in the limelight.
Yeah, he definitely is not. He's a Sagittarius, so he likes to stay cool. I'm the fire sign. I'm an Aries. So with being with Dez is really great because his mother is the one that introduced me into doing comedy. So
really?
the first time I met his mom, she asked me, what did I want to do with myself? What did I want to do with my life? And I told her I wanted to be a comedian. She said, oh, really? I know somebody. His name Big Mike. He from Chicago. I'll never forget it. Big Mike, he used to always dress up in a cheerleader uniform. At the end of his set, pull off a cheerleader uniform. So I
remember that dude.
Him. You remember him? And he put me on my very first show. And he told me I wasn't going to get paid for it. He said, you can't get paid for your first show because you ain't never did comedy before. I said, well, how about this? Me being, I was a hustler. So I say, all right, cool. You ain't got to pay me. I say, but I do need something to wear. He said, well, here, you can sell these tickets. Whatever money you make off these tickets, you can buy you something to wear with it. So I flipped tickets. I must have flipped like 20 tickets within 3 days. So when I flipped that money, he like, hold on. Now you can keep the money, but now I need a profit.
And how did you learn how to hustle like that, Duchess?
He's real cool with it. Now, I will say at first, I think it was a little difficult for him when I was staying out at night, hanging out with different guys and things like that. But what I did was I started to make sure that he knew all the male comedians that I was hanging out with. So they can have they both had a bond and understood this is my man. This is, ain't nothing finna cross this. And after a while,
Right.
now all of the guys, they look at me like they sister instead of anything else. And they always have my back, So anytime some little stuff happen, because you know how crazy comedians is, especially in Chicago, stuff used to happen, and they'll call Dez. They'll be like, "Hey, Dez, we Dutch is out here. She in the hospital. I remember I cut my hand, and I was crying like a baby. And I remember Spider, he's a comedian from Chicago too. He said, "You ain't no G now. You sitting over here crying." I was like, "Yeah, I'm not no G now. I'm not no G. I'm crying. I'm crying hard."
What I like women, and this might be whack, but I like women that got like a male punch to their voice. Like you remind me of my mommy. Like she was a tiny woman with a little heavy voice, and she like you told that story about that fight.
Yeah.
That's my mama. That's my mama all day.
Oh, well, your mama was 4'11".
At least. And she would tell man. So her big story, you know how you told me that story?
Yeah.
Her big, you know what, Jeremy? You are absolutely right. Jeremy said the sugar daddy need an arch nemesis. No, but my mother's, I told a story at your club. My mother went to high school with Shaka Khan.
Mm-hmm.
And Shaka Khan saw my mother in the audience and swallowed all kind of notes.
She was scared.
My mother say, "You see that bitch get shook?" I was like, "Look, little lady."
Wow. And my daughter just called me yesterday because I guess she was getting her hair done talking to one of her friends. And she said, "Mama, you remember that fight me and you had with that lady?" I said, "What fight?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I remember that fight." She said, "Mama, what was you fighting?" Because the lady, I remember it just like it was clear day. One thing about mothers and their kids got to eat. Okay. When they go to a party, everybody ate except my kids. And when I told the lady that, my daughter said that you didn't feed her, you didn't get her a plate. She said, "No, your daughter's lying. I did get your daughter a plate. And, I'm not about to give her another plate." I said, "Well, ma'am, these is kids. If she says she wants something to eat, you still give her something else to eat." She said, "Well, I just told you I'm not giving her." I said, "You know what? Let me go." Because I didn't want to get all, this kids, it's a party or whatever. I grabbed my own kids. I said, "Come on, let's go. We leaving." I get down the stairs and I'm talking. Don't get me wrong, I am talking a lot of mess on my way down the stairs. So I'm talking my mess, and she runs up on me while I'm putting my kids in the car. As I put my kids in the car, she runs up on me while my oldest daughter that came from behind, knocked her head to the we just fighting. I'm fighting the lady, and my daughter fighting the lady. My daughter had to be about 15, 16 years old now. My daughter taller than me, and the lady was taller than me. So when she seen that lady running behind me, she grabbed that lady and threw her down, and we just are fighting. And my daughter, I told her yesterday, I said, "Baby, I'm not proud of fighting with my child, because now I'm older. I had my kids when I was young. I think I was 19 years old when I had my first child. So, I kind of grew up with my kids. So it's a difference. And I promise you, I'm not happy to be a fighter because a lot of people know me from that. And then they automatically think that I am an aggressor. So
Are you not aggressive?
I am really aggressive. I really, really am. I'm really aggressive.
So yeah. Can you tell a story? I guess you got to cover up some names, but a comedian took your money.
Rodney, now every comedian know who this is. Now they gonna rewind this tape and be like, "She over there talking about you. Y'all squash." No, seriously, I'm gonna start off by saying we squashed this. We are all right. We older. This was 10 years ago. Now we have changed and we came to our, agreements and situations. But yeah, I did. I think this was probably my second year into comedy, and I was in Chicago, and I got to do a show in Chicago with this other young lady. But at this time, the other young lady didn't have all her money to put towards the show, so I put all my money to buying the tickets, getting the DJ, paying for some I think the flyers and things like that. So at the time of the show went good, sold out show, especially anything that got something to do with Duchess, you already know it's gonna be a sold out show because I'm a hustler in heart. So I get the show, everything straight. At the end of the show, I check my door. The girl at the door said, "You got $773." I said, "Okay, $773." I walk back to the back. I come back to get my money. She said, "The other girl came and got your money." I said, "Why you get that girl my money?" She said, "She told me she was supposed to have your money."
She should have got her ass whooped too.
I said, "No, you were never supposed to give my money to nobody." So I went back there and I talked to the girl. I said, I said, "Give me my money." She said, "I ain't giving you nothing." I said, "Girl, you ain't gave me no money on nothing. How did you think you was about to get some money?" And she said, "I said, I ain't giving you nothing." So me being who I am, you know how you start getting them butterflies in your stomach and you start getting them your armpits start sweating. So you already know your body energy.
It's on like a part of neck bones now.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm starting to sweat now. I'm about to do something.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live.
I tap her. I say, "Girl, you gonna give me my money?" And she turned around. When I say she hit me so hard, a little pee came out. And I'll never forget that because ain't nobody ever hit me that hard where a little pee came out. When that little pee came out, I flipped. I ain't gonna lie to you, I flipped. And you know how you got the little bar stools and they got that little step stool right there? And I stepped on that step stool and I must have dragged and beat that. Let me say it was a nice affair. It was a nice affair. And they had a lot of people had to pull me up off her. And they had a lot of good, nice people pulling me up off of her. But at the same time, the girl done passed my money to her sister from my hand when she was on the floor. And her sister ran right out the door with my money. So clear to say I didn't get my money. But you know what?
Hey, you got a lifelong lesson and a great story. Romy is in the building. I see you Facebook Live. John Hall. John Hall says, if y'all will pull up from the Ground Up Productions podcast, John Hall, thanks. Thank you, John Hall.
See you. Thank you, John Hall.
Candy,
John Hall, why it looked like that picture? He had his hands in his pants in that picture he had on there. That was.
I hope that was his hand.
That was weird. No, I'm just I don't know. When I see men in them lingerie, that's them gray jogging pants he had on.
Lingerie?
That's what he had on. Them gray jogging pants.
Hold on. Stop right there. Stop right there, Duchess. You is not looking at no man's privates.
That's they should come outside in gray jogging pants. You can't do nothing but look. That's like a girl wearing spandex. You gonna look at her butt. You a guy wearing gray jogging pants. You gonna look. I can't help but look.
All right.
Gray jogging pants, sir. Because a married woman like me will like to have some eye candy. There ain't no wrong with eye candy. I'm gonna look and I'm gonna stare. I'm gonna let you know I'm looking too.
Look at Romy. Romy talking about facts.
Hey,
main one out there.
I'm gonna look up at you.
Why isn't that working? I think we're having some issues with the rain today. It is a rainy day. You got any plans on this rainy day?
I'm just gonna do my show tonight, and we're gonna have a good time. That's all.
You know what? I might pop in there on y'all, man, because you know you right down the street from the crib.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. You know that. We're gonna be right on up there. They say it's a couple of parties going on in there.
Hey, I came in after you the other week, and they was.
Now I don't know what happened to Rodney, y'all. But he will be returning back in a few minutes. Give it up for my man, Marcus Combs. Hold on, let me let y'all see it. Since it is still live, I'm gonna keep it going.
Yeah, we are back. We having it's raining over here, and they're working on what is that?
That's Marcus Combs.
Manicure, pedicure. Wow. That is my man, man. I miss that dude, man. I ran into his wife not too long ago, and Roman said, "Cue elevator music." No, hey, thank you, Duchess. You held it down for a couple of seconds. I was trying to get back in here. Look, hopefully we can get through this show, man. I got a great second hour for you, and y'all gonna love it. Tell you what, my girl is in here today, Miss Duchess, and Duchess. We're gonna play a game of this or that. We come back. We'll take a break. When we come back, the game that's sweeping the nation. This or that.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let bepublished.org publish and promote your work for less. Bepublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. Bepublished.org. 972-880-8316.
This is a male-dominated industry, and as a woman, you can't let them know your every move. I got hit. Jamila, are you pregnant? Hey, Stan!
I can't take another pill for 24 hours.
Without commitment, you'll never start. But without consistency, you'll never finish. Give me another chance, okay, Porter?
Yes! Finding Happy. All new episodes Saturday, 8/7 Central. Only on Bounce.
Only on Bounce, Bounce TV. You know, I'm low-key the king of Bounce TV.
I love the Bounce. TV One and Bounce and all of that. That's
proof that we as Black people are marketable. Thank you, Rodney, for the shouts out. I got you. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Bounce TV is in the building. Shouts out to all my veterans. I'm a veteran myself. Duchess, are you a veteran?
I sure am not.
You look like you can shoot the gun.
I do. I can do that. I can shoot the gun. I definitely. I can shoot the gun. I can shoot a couple of guns. I got my own personal 9. Living out here, and it's crazy that you even say that. Do you know, living in Chicago, I ain't never really had to carry my gun, but living in Atlanta, I got to carry my gun.
Hey, let me tell you something. Everybody in Atlanta is armed.
Yeah, that's something.
I mean, I don't carry no gun, but me and my wife have been really, considering getting a gun. Are you a gun advocate?
I am. I am. And I do have certain things like, sir, I don't carry my gun on me per se all the time, like going into clubs, anything like that. I keep it on, keep it. But at the same time, I just feel like I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I'm by myself, and coming out here to Atlanta, I'm not familiar with a lot of areas where I know if I'm in Chicago or, someplace where I'm familiar with, I know if somebody live here or wherever, I know where I'm at, where I can feel comfortable, where I'm going to different shows and places I don't know where I'm at. And somebody want to walk me to my car, and it's always some nice, lucky go, somebody happy. Hey, I'll walk you to your car. It's cool. You can walk me to my car all day long.
Right.
But I got somebody else walking me to my car too. They like, oh, okay, I'm letting you know that too, so you won't try nothing fishy. Because women been coming up missing up out of here.
Hey, while you playing, Georgia is the #1 sex trafficking spot in the world. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, ain't doing me.
Duchess said, Rodney Perry, what is this or that? Well, let me pull up some topics. And all you got to do is whatever I ask, pick one.
Okay.
It's either this or that. Here we go. This or that, Duchess. Annihilators or Chico sticks?
Chico sticks.
Really?
That love Chico sticks.
How old are you?
Love it.
Can I ask?
42.
You don't even remember Chico sticks.
I love a Chico stick.
All right, next question. This or that. Manifestation or God did?
Manifestation to me. And I mean, I love God, don't get me wrong, but I do feel like it's God in everybody. So you have to manifest that God out of you.
I'm not mad at that. Charlie Wilson or Ron Isley?
Ron Isley, brother. He's still making songs. I'm going with Ron Isley. He ain't giving up. You heard his late song?
He got a new song?
Man, it's horrible, but he got a. It is. It's horrible, but he got a new song.
All right. I don't know what you're gonna say to this. This or that, Duchess, bow-legged or pigeon-toed?
Bow-legged. You bow-legged. You and my cousin bow-legged. Both of y'all was bow-legged in the mud. I love a bow-legged. I used to try to look like I was bow-legged, sitting on the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Once you've been, it's hard to make my honey stop. But you know.
Here goes. Duchess, Monopoly or the game Life?
Monopoly all day long. I don't think even black folks played the game of life. It was always Monopoly. That was our game of life.
All right, Duchess. Bernie Mac or Robin Harris?
Ooh. I'm going to go with Bernie Mac all day. But I love some Robin Harris. But I'm going with Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac.
I'm not mad at that. Here goes. Comedy again. Kevin Hart or Cat Williams?
I think I'm going to go with Cat Williams. I like Kevin Hart, but I think Cat Williams just be so raw with it. And he don't give a fuck sometimes.
He don't give a fuck. All right.
That's me.
Soul food or fine dining?
I'm going with fine dining. That's because I don't eat soul food like that. I don't like macaroni and cheese, and I'm a vegan, so I'm gonna go with the fine dining. Cause then I can order my salmon, even though people think because you're a vegan you can't eat salmon. I'ma eat it.
Well, eat it then. All right, Duchess, you killing the game. My Prerogative or Poison?
Poison.
I really want to see how you handle this.
I don't know, Rodney. That's because it's my prerogative. I think I like My Prerogative. I think I want My Prerogative just so I can do that dance with it.
Hilarious.
Y'all remember that was the Cabbage Patch back in them days.
ID. Text or call me?
Call me. I still can't get into the text, but the simple fact is I'm always misspelling the words. Autocorrect, because the autocorrect to make me say a whole nother word. I'll be like, that's not even what I was trying to say. You know what? Call me. It's too much to write.
All right, Duchess. This is none of my business.
Okay.
Curve or straight?
Never had a curve, so I'm going to go with curve.
Your laugh is it's so funny to me. Okay.
Oh, let me let you finish it. I got a question for you.
Okay. Sports car or SUV?
I like big cars, so I'm an SUV person. Me being little, I like jumping in them SUVs or them big old pickup trucks, and everybody see me jumping that big old pickup 5. What is it? 5x5? Or what is that? 5x5? I don't know what that
Something
means.
like that.
Trucks, but it look big.
Hot Cheetos or potato chips?
Give me some potato chips. You're not gonna be tearing up my stomach. I'm 42 now. You're not gonna wake me up in the middle of the night punching me, talking about get up. No.
Get up.
Mm-mm.
Yo, you had something for me? Question.
Yes, I did. I had a question. I was like, one question that I always want to ask you is because I ain't never had nobody even ask you this question. You know Tommy, right? You used to be on the show with him.
Tommy Ford or
Tommy Ford. I wanted to ask you about Tommy Ford because a lot of people ain't never spoke about him, and just speak about him. And I know you worked with him a lot. Was he ever a comedian?
He was not a stand-up, but he probably could have been. He was not a stand-up, but an excellent comedic actor. And he used to tell me stories about Martin, because we worked on Who's Got Jokes. And this is a little story that I know, but I don't know. So Tommy was, like well endowed. I ain't never seen it, but I've heard women tell stories. He like a legend. So Tommy junk was so big, they used to have on Who's Got Jokes, they had to build something in front of it.
Oh!
Like when we first started doing the show, they had him sit in the chair, just sit in the chair. And we got, women was calling in like, yo, I can't watch this show if y'all gonna leave Tommy like this. And so they built a desk in front of him.
I do remember that. Remember that desk.
They didn't build no deck in front of my thing. They was like, you fine, Rodney. But Tommy.
Man, what was Tommy from?
Maybe Florida.
Oh, no, I just used to.
Andromeda says what? Okay, what you say, Andromeda? Andromeda says Tommy was in the first film I ever directed. He also worked. What was the name of that movie? Andromeda, was I in that too? We won 2 awards for that film.
Wow.
I want to say,
awesome.
Cause I want to say, was I in that? Not Tommy being a distraction. Candy Kisses TV.
What's up, Candy? Candy will be on my show too next week. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be her and D'Amico. Yep.
What's the hardest part about running a room in Atlanta?
Being consistent. Being consistent is the hardest part about running a room because everybody's doing it. And you have to make sure that you are on point and make people want to always come back to your room and not trying to see somebody else's room.
Right.
Because you can go to Chicago and you're going to pay for shows. You come to Atlanta, they all basically free. So,
you know what, the way I explain it is Atlanta is kind of a working class town. Like the comedians work. You can come to Atlanta and make a living doing stand-up. So cats be wanting their money, man. And I came from LA and I think comics work for free like we do in LA. They do not. I had comics going, hey dog. Taki Bates is in the building. Stop the presses.
Tommy was from California. Okay.
Yeah, he probably was from Cali, yeah. Are you hosting your room the Wednesday of Thanksgiving?
No, we do it every second Wednesday. So it'll be.
You already looked at that date.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. You might want to do one there because the people gonna be in town. Look what's something to do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That second Wednesday. Because I will be there that Friday. That Friday, I will be doing something. I don't know, because one time I did try to do something on the weekend before the Wednesday, and then nobody come out.
Let me tell you something. In my opinion, I will never do a show on Thanksgiving because if you out Thanksgiving night, you ain't got no family and no friends.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
And I don't want to be in the same room with your ass.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
I leave Friday. I have a show in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hey, anytime
I'll be at
you
your
come
show,
back.
Rodney Perry, New Year's Eve, Detroit. I'm in the building. New Year's Eve, it goes down, son.
See, yeah, that's the Great Jogging Pants man, John. I'm looking like, okay, John. Look, keep it on John.
Wait, why are you leaning into the camera? You got me leaning in looking at John's stuff. John's penis.
I'm sorry, John. It was out there.
Do you know they have a fake vagina that women are wearing in their sweats?
For what?
Because some women don't have a print.
Yeah.
And they want that little cute print, little moose knuckle. Yeah, so they're wearing like a fake little vagina print in their underwear.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm sorry. I don't have to do that. I do. That's a little monkey fist. I know.
I heard you
I've been
talking
trying to
about your
shrink
monkey
my
fist last
monkey.
night.
I've been trying to shrink my monkey. What I said, it's a squirrel. Now it ain't no monkey. It's a little squirrel.
So did you have a squirrel reduction?
And my husband said that's one thing that didn't shrink. He was like, well, you good on that. That did not go
So
nowhere.
did you have a weight loss?
No, I didn't. I changed just my lifestyle of eating. I've been meat. I have not had any chicken, turkey, anything for the last 3 years. Working out and just trying to
What made you change? Because I see you got a little ab section.
Yeah, what made me change is that my age. I was getting older, and women, sometimes we go through things in our life where we have to have change. We have to have change in order to feel important, to feel, just to move forward. And what it was when I realized that I need to find something that I have never done that I need to try to do. And it was one thing, and I thought about it. I said, I've never not ate meat before. I've never, in my mind, I was grow up that every time you ate something, you had to have a meat with it. In breakfast, you had to have sausage and bacon.
How about this, Duchess? You had to finish your food too.
Yeah, and you had to finish all your food. Yeah.
Yes.
So it was now that I done got older, I was just like, man, I'm gonna take this away and see if I can live like this. Because at first it started out just a diet, and then I felt good after me not eating meat for about a month, and I'm like, man, I can do this. So before I knew it, I had stopped doing it altogether, and then I just stopped eating.
Wait a minute, hold on. Andromeda says she got a fake vagina.
Let us see it. No. Show it.
I definitely want to see it. I'm not running to the bathroom and remove no outer coochie. Is this how you spell coochie?
No.
Okay, yeah. Oh no, she ain't got no fake vagina. She's stupid though.
It's like, how you gonna use the bathroom? You got to take that off, move it to the side. Is it
you put it on your head like a hat, like this.
No.
Hey, somebody asked me where I get this hat from. This is a great hat. This is one of my favorites. It's a Stetson. I bought this on Amazon. It's kind of a straw hat, but it's way more durable.
It look almost like leather.
It looks like leather, but it's not. But I wear it with my leather stuff. Like say for instance, I got a leather jacket back here. So I throw that on there. People be like, okay.
Okay, you finna go. Okay, there you go. There you go, right there. That's all you needed. Yeah, that hat is nice. You can start selling them. You say you get them on Amazon and double it. Look at me, I'm always trying to get a profit.
Cheap, though. It ain't. I need to find a wholesaler. I need a wholesale hat person.
Well, yeah, I know a couple of people. I'll
really?
talk to you after the show. Yeah, they on. They used to come to my show.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Motherfucker.
I mean, I meet a lot of
people.
Dutchess
got the hook up on everything.
You so stupid. No, seriously, I meet a lot of people because the shows that I do is more older and mature folks. So I rarely get anybody. Yeah, I don't get anybody that come to my shows more than likely has a business or they have a great profession. So I meet so many different people that do so many different things. Just like that night when we was out there, we met 2 chefs.
Yes.
We met an actress that was on Tyler Perry.
I got Romy. I got Romy's jerk seasoning. I bought some.
My cousin's jerk seasoning and her sauce is off the chain. My cousin got the best jerk seasoning, sauce, and seasoning.
Okay, wait. I don't know this about you, Dutchess. Do you cook? Because you slim and you don't eat no meat. Are you still cooking for your husband though?
I do, and that's one thing he'll tell you. He like she don't eat meat, but she still cook it just like I don't taste it or anything like that, but I know how to cook. I've been a house mom, and I'm the oldest of 4, so I've always been cooking my whole life.
You know what? Let's talk about that, and we'll take it to the top of the hour. Being the oldest is different.
It is.
It's different. Like I call them number ones. Anybody that's the oldest, when I find out you're oldest, everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Like your business makes sense, your hustle makes sense, your grind makes sense, and you've been taking care of people your whole life.
Yes, that is so true. And I guess I even brought it into my comedy, even though I could have just been doing comedy and not.
Now I met your brother.
Yes, you did. That's who kept me up all night while we talking. My brother calling me at 3:00 in the morning.
He cool though. I love that cat.
Yeah, he cool, but yeah, I'm sure gonna call him when I get off the phone and wake him up in the morning.
He's
And I'm
knocked
gonna
out.
call him and his girlfriend. Yeah, I'm gonna wake both of them up.
Yo,
But
so
yeah,
you the oldest of four.
I am.
Who is your favorite?
My favorite is my youngest brother. That's the one I used to take with me everywhere I go. He used to be right up under me, and I couldn't stand. He used to step on them acorns. Remember back in them acorns? I used to be like, "Don't step on them. They're gonna come in your dreams." Still to this day, he talking about, "Now I still can't even step on the acorn, thinking it's gonna give me nightmares." I'm like, so, he 30
Hey, it's funny you say
old.
you like my youngest brother is my favorite because that nigga makes me laugh. Like
Yes.
JT makes me do. I could talk to this man for 5 minutes and he had me on the floor laughing every single time.
Man, and it's
Like
like it's
I'm the
something
comedian,
about
but
the
he makes me laugh.
yeah, he make you laugh. See, my brother, he ain't finna make me laugh. He's about 6'3". He's very, very tall. He's the tallest one out of. He got different daddies than we all do. So, but he's very he's just a sweetheart.
All y'all little and he a giant.
Yeah, and he's the youngest, and he tower over all of us. Oh yeah, it's something else. But yeah, that's my baby boy right there. I love him. He worked for the railroads out there in Chicago. He doing good for himself, about to buy some property. So he doing good.
Romy Rome say, I'm the oldest too. Hold on, let me get in this conversation.
Yes, she is.
Todd Gibbs says,
Yes,
shit, I'm the baby of us, and everything looks up to me. And everyone looks up. I feel for anybody that's not a number one that has to assume the number one because they don't want it.
Yeah.
They don't want it like my buddy is a middle child, but he had to act like a number one. And he be telling me, Rod, I don't like this. I said, I know you don't. I said, I love it. I love being the oldest.
Yeah. I love being the oldest until one of them get in trouble and then they call you first. Because you like mama.
I'm the
peacekeeper
in my family. I keep the peace.
Yeah, I'm the one they feel like that I got I can fix everything. They call me with any problems. I gotta
do
get right
your
on the phone.
siblings say that you were your mom's favorite?
Actually, no. I think my mom's favorite is my brother that you met.
Oh,
and
really?
I say that because I never forget. I was about 6 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant. And I was downstairs in the basement. My brother was upstairs, and it must have been probably about 1:00 in the morning. He was smoking weed out the front house out the window. My mama ran downstairs to the basement, past the upstairs where the weed smoke was coming from, ran downstairs to my room to say, I know you ain't downstairs smoking no weed in my house. I said, Mama, I'm 7 months pregnant. I'm not smoking nothing. She go upstairs. We go upstairs, watch my brother fanning the weed out the. And do you know what she said? Boy, if you don't stop smoking that weed in my front room, you better go outside. Nothing, the whole opposite of how she came at me. Whole opposite. I said, you might as well hit the blunt with him the way you just made him feel like all he had to do was just step out.
You didn't say that.
No, I didn't. No, not to my mama. My mama was one of them type women you get popped in your mouth. You ain't know when that pop was coming. You just get popped real quick, and you just that was a.
Did your mama ever have to come to the school?
Yeah, she did. And when she came to the school, that was the last time she came to the school because she was that was back in the day when they used to let you whoop your kid in the bathroom. So yeah, That was one of them days. So no, she didn't come back to that school no more because I was.
Candy Kids TV, Michelle C say, I'm the youngest. Really? You look like an oldest child to me, Michelle C.
Yeah, you do. I would have thought that.
And most of my friends are oldest or middle. I don't have no youngest friends.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my friends, like, it's like I get to be their big brother too. Like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, his brother and I almost got the same birthday. He got a big brother.
Yeah. I always wanted a big brother because living, I know y'all can tell me he in Chicago, but it was always something when you can just go and say, I got a big brother, I'll go get my big brother
to knock you out.
Yeah, come and knock
I
you
ain't had it.
out.
I ain't had it.
Yeah, I ain't had that. I ain't had that at all. I had a lot of
I got a cousin though.
Yeah.
I got a cousin. That nigga is a maniac. He can't wait to beat somebody up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can call this nigga right now, and he'd be like,
"That's how my little brother is." He'd be like, "I'm ready." He ready to do whatever for me.
Whatever. And sometimes you don't even want to tell them stuff because you know they're gonna go crazy.
You can't tell them nothing, and then when they do find out, they be sitting up there. Yeah, I know why you ain't say nothing. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to be a part of it. Got time for the foolishness. And see, what people don't understand, when you leave a certain place and you move to another place, it's not that you want to forget about where you came from, but you do want to start over and have people look at you on another platform. And
Absolutely.
I felt like when I moved out here, I'm not forgetting who I am, in Chicago or anything like that, but I do want to keep building myself and have a different platform where people do, look at me on another platform. Somebody may know Tiny Toon, because back in Chicago, they used to call me Tiny Toon. They'll know Tiny Toon, but they really don't know Duchess. Or, so
I like Duchess better than Tiny Toon.
I do too, because they used to irritate me. I was already short. Then they used to be like, Tiny Toon, tell us a joke. And it's nothing funny. And they used to talk about their shoes, and because being in the hood, they always
hold, put a pin right there, Duchess. We gonna come back. We're gonna take it to church.
Okay,
my girl, Ron K. Griffin, she got a new reality show called Preacher's Exes. New reality show. She's coming on to tell us about it. We'll be right back with more Rodney Perry Live.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
We are back. We are at the top of the hour. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Duchess, I got a whole wardrobe change. I wasn't even trying to do this, but here I am. Great show today so far. I see Selena J has joined us. Hey, I love your intro, sis. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. Young Duchess in the building. We were talking about birth order. And it's been a good week this week, Duchess. You know what I mean?
It has.
Let me look through some of my notes from earlier in the week. We did are you glad the midterm elections are over?
Man, if I get another text message that tell me to vote or to tell me
these niggas be calling me. My wife people call me. My daughter people call me. OMG, man. And they be acting like they know, hey, Rodney, man, you coming down to the...
Yeah. You don't know me like that. And I'm tired of all of them doggone spam calls, too, and try to use my same area code like y'all think y'all my friends.
Y'all not my friends.
They'll catch you with that. Had the same area code. I was talking about, who is this calling you on the 708 number? Baby, I don't know. It's a scam. Man, it's a 708 number. It's somebody. No, it's a scam.
All right, Duchess. Let's put together a top 10. Top 10 reasons you have called in for work ever.
Top 10 reasons I done called in for work.
You called in. You wasn't sick, but you gave their ass something.
I think mine My baby. I don't know why I always do that though. Why I lie?
You can't question the baby. You can't question that.
You can't. You can't never question no baby. It was my baby. She was sick. And then when you come back, you got to remember she was sick. That's your first. I think that might be your first one. Your baby sick. Somebody done died.
Like people are questioning you being sick, but they will not question your baby being sick. They will not
question that baby. They will not question that baby. But you got to be careful when somebody died though. And you can't, because then they might want to see that obituary.
No. You had to show the obituary. So, like when I was in the Navy, you had to have the obituary from the city. Well, my boy went to just to get like 7 days free leave. He pulled out an obituary. He said this dude was his cousin, and I was like, I don't know about that. So, fake death.
Fake death.
What's another reason?
You got a flat tire. Flat tire.
Flat tire. Something wrong with your car.
Yeah.
Hey. You'll never say this one though, because I just got my back. My back broke this morning.
Hey, no, you won't.
You will not say that.
But you should.
You got. I had one of my homies tell a boss he got electrocuted. I'm like, nigga, how's you on the phone?
That is funny. What's another one that you got? Well, yeah, I guess you can. I think
top 10 reasons.
Top 10 reasons you got stomach.
Oh wait, somebody say they got stabbed. I got stabbed, but didn't really. I ran out of excuses when I returned my coach to demand to see my stitches. Got stabbed. I respect God. I ain't mad at somebody make up a stabbing.
They want to see it. Let me see them stitches, man. You got stabbed. Let me see.
Michelle C. said a friend of mine used to charge for fake obituaries. Ooh. Y'all got anything? Anything? We got 5. We need 5 more, real quick.
Real quick. What other ones y'all got? That would be a good excuse.
For going to school, you can say you got a whooping that morning.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a whooping. Remember, you ain't want to go to school with them little whelps on you, even though your mom used to tell you they'll be gone.
And my mom would use a stitch cord because she was little.
Yeah, you got whelps on you. And then they'll be gone by about 3 o'clock that afternoon, though.
Lost my purse with everything in it. I like that.
Yes. I like that.
But
or your
tomorrow you got to come
with
it just a shell of a purse.
There you go. It was too cold in the Chicago. Your gas line freeze up. My gas line.
My water line broke.
Yeah, my water line broke in the house. I can't leave.
You can't miss no work or no school in Chicago. They expect to see your ass.
Yeah, they don't care. The bus broke down because you know everybody be catching the buses out there.
Bus broke down.
Bus broke down.
Not stalled. You got to say that motherfucker broke down.
It broke down, and we still sitting on this bus. You got to act like y'all tired of sitting on that bus.
So you need background noise. You can't just say that. You got to have background noise.
Yeah, you got to have people in the back. Yeah, you got to.
Selena J says her grandfather died, and that nigga's been dead.
Yeah, that run along with death. How many more we need?
Hold on. Miss Aretha said, I don't give a reason. She a thug.
I know.
Miss Aretha like, you look, I just ain't going to be there tomorrow.
What's the problem? I'm just not going to be there.
I can't do it. Candy Kisses, it's Veterans Day. Tell them you got anal glaucoma.
Oh!
I can't see my ass coming to work today. I ain't got anal nothing.
I'm scared. I ain't know. Ain't no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right.
Oh, we got 11.
Oh, that was real quick. Let's run this top 10 and get into my next guest. Baby sick. Fake death. Flat tire. got electrocuted, got stabbed, got a whooping, lost my purse with everything in it, bus broke down, grandfather died, and finally, anal glaucoma. I can't see myself coming to work today. Charles Reed in the building. Charles Reed, if you don't know, go to your Apple Music, Duchess.
Okay.
Look up Charles Reed. You talk about brother sang his damn face off. Boy, that mug, he's singing.
Charles Reed.
Last one, honorable mention. Todd say, I got a toothache.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to be around your ass with it. You know what you can say now? COVID too.
Yeah. Yeah,
My
you could
ride
say COVID.
didn't show up. No, Todd.
No,
your
they
ass
ain't trying
still
to hear
didn't
that.
show up at work. That ain't good enough.
Yeah, because call another ride, Todd. Because if you was at my job, I'll send somebody from my job to come get you, Todd. You need a ride? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome my guest. My co-host is Duchess.
Hey.
I'm your host. My name is Rodney Perry. This young lady, Miss Sharon K. Griffin.
Good morning, y'all.
She's a producer. She's a creator. Brand new show.
Hey.
It's called Preacher's Exes. You've been a Preacher's Ex more than once.
Twice.
Wow.
You like these men of God, Sharon. Tell me about it.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, Rodney, I really don't go after men of God and Duchess. I don't. Okay. As I had explained,
you like when they wear them little dresses, that long dress.
Let me tell you, they're real short now. But anyway, I met my first preacher husband on a bus trip to the Apollo Theater going to New York.
Okay.
And I met the second one. His sister was my nanny. And
Get
she
out of
introduced
here.
us.
Hold on, before we get into the story though, Sharon.
Yeah.
I was stalking your Instagram page.
Okay. I was doing yours too.
You got some great pictures. Are you a model? Model?
What? No, I would like to step into that, but no, I'm not a model. So if you or Duchess can help me with that, I'll do it.
Let me tell you something. You're gonna do more than that. You keep putting these little nasty pictures out.
They're not nasty.
No, I'm joking. You know, they're all classy.
They're tasteful.
All very classy. But what? Tell me about the idea that popped in your head that said, you know what? I need to tell my story.
You know, I was living in Atlanta. I was married 16 years to my ex-husband. And year 14, we separated, moved to Dallas. Then I moved to Atlanta, and he stopped paying spousal support. So I was sitting on a couch, and I was like,
admit, I might do some shit like that. I might.
But why? I mean, if that's what we agreed upon, and you said
I heard you was out there dating.
Whatever. Anywho, I did have a man out in Atlanta after a while. Okay. But I sat on a couch and I was like, all right, God, what we going to do? And I heard in my spirit, write a reality show. I knew nothing about reality shows and how to script them and write them out, but I did my research. Like anything, we can Google and do our research. And I put it together, I think in October, November, and we were filming in March, I think.
Wow. I wasn't able to pull the video in, but tell me, who are your fellow exes on the show?
We have ain't that horrible?
No.
Wait a minute. I haven't seen them in a minute. Damn. One guy.
You got three girls. You got 3 girls and a guy.
Right. Albert Chestnut. Okay. Damn, I forget them people.
I was mad at Albert when I watched the trailer. I was mad at Albert. Albert flexing his muscles on a damn trailer.
I love Albert. Like, I know that Albert is going to be my arch enemy.
wow.
We are both from Philadelphia, and we're both headstrong, and we both can be a little wild and very outspoken. So I could see me and him clashing a lot.
Wow.
Okay, so Jennifer is 1X. Okay. And she's super amazing, super beautiful. Transformation was, she was really a big girl, like 300 pounds.
Right.
Probably a size 3 or 4. After she left her ex-husband, who was beautiful. I mean, gorgeous. She just did something different. She started loving on herself, like we all did. You know, then we have Maria, my Puerto Rican princess. She's fire all by herself. Like, I love her. She's an actress here in Houston.
Yeah,
and
I looked,
she's
I looked at her page
amazing.
too.
Now, her and
she's
Albert are. Yes, you know, and see, her son is gay, so we have that commonality with her and Albert, so they bonded like this. Then we have Latasha, and she's just so quiet and peaceful, but I hear she's a beast in these Houston streets, you know, and just doing what she does. So I think that the cast is balanced, I must say, but I also think we want to bring the fire, the drama, all that reality TV unfortunately has to have. I think
right.
for my role,
let me ask you this, Sharon. Let me ask you this. You got all the characters. You got all the characters. Talk to me about Houston being one of those characters, because the fact that y'all in Houston matters.
Okay, well, I never wanted to be in Houston. Met my husband in the DR, and he was in Chicago. I heard y'all talking about Chicago. I was in Philly and then Vegas, and we moved to Houston. We met in the middle because we were flying back and forth every weekend. So yeah, but Houston is the South, very religious. You know what I'm saying? But it's also, I believe, the next Black Hollywood. So I'm super excited to be a part of that. We have some amazing actors and actresses and producers and things like that. So I'm glad that Spirit led me here to be a part of something new, the new beginnings.
Wow, man, such a great idea. Are you always on the alert for another ex? Like Shawnee O'Neal is married to a pastor now.
Child, don't get me started about that. I'm gonna mind my own business.
I mean, according to TikTok, it's a lot that ain't been talked about over there with that.
I'm minding my motherfucking business.
Wait a minute, Sharon. Hey, Duchess, you got anything for Sharon, man? I mean, you as a married woman, you hear, I mean, these women are getting to tell their story. Isn't that a good deal?
Yeah,
It's a great
yes, I really do. I'm sorry, Sharon. This is one of the things that I like about stories like this. We're able to see married couples, and we are not, you know, people don't see too many married couples. So that is something, everybody just always assume marriage don't work. You know what I mean? So when you showing something and bringing this out and making everyone see things can work and love is possible, I'm loving it. I cannot wait to watch it and, you know, pass it on to my friends and tell them all about it. Girlfriend, keep doing this. This is going to be awesome. Next time you're going to have me on there with the comedians that's married and how they do it. Hey, and the comedians how they do it with wives and husbands.
Hey, Sharon, you went through the whole thing 2 times. Have you given up on love?
Oh, hell no. I have an amazing Muslim husband who I absolutely love and adore. He's 14 years older than me, very stable, very confident in who he is. But I told him these titties out and this ass out. So if you can't handle that,
thank you.
Get a Muslim sister, you know, who's going to be all covered up. But this one, no.
They have rules like that. He has to be so many years your senior, right?
I don't know. We both claim spirituality, to be honest. Like, I listen to Reverend Ike a lot. I listen to Joel sometimes. I listen to Jake sometimes. I listen to Farrakhan sometimes. So whatever applies to us, it is what it is. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. I don't consider myself a Christian anymore. I'm just spiritual and I love God.
Exactly.
That's
And I
it.
love that. I love that.
What's your biggest takeaway? What did you learn from producing this show that you didn't already know?
That we could do it peacefully and that there's no drama afterwards. So let me tell you, this is the third time, right? That we filmed this. Rodney, you interviewed me back in 2013, and my daughter reminded me, she said, Mom, remember when you saw him on the Monique show and you said, I want to be on his show? You manifested that. So thank you, God. For that. Yeah, I do believe in manifestations. But
yes, me too.
yeah, Duchess, we have that in common. But what I love is that we're so peaceful. The two times, well, the first time it was mad drama, and we just spent the weekend together. I could say some shit, but I don't want to stir the nest.
Save it. They got to watch the show. Where would you, in a perfect world, let's talk to Sharon K. Griffin, the producer. In a perfect world, what would you like to land television-wise?
You know what? I had a deal previously, but it was streaming in 13, and I didn't take it. I didn't take it because I didn't know that streaming would be.
Streaming is everything now, right?
And whatever platform that God sees fit for us to be on, but I'm definitely open to streaming now. Like, you could do so much with that as well. I believe that God gave this to me, and I know it's going to come to pass. We have a showrunner now, and we're going to do this shit.
Everything you speak out is.
Hey, let me ask both of you ladies this, because y'all not only comedians and producers, and you guys are both serial entrepreneurs. You know, I heard you use that word, Sharon, and really kind of piqued my interest. What is a serial entrepreneur?
Okay, so I like ownership. Okay, like Preacher's Exes, I already trademarked that, you know, because I know how people like to steal your shit. But I have on my beauty brand, my makeup line, which is called Rich Bitch Luxe. I'm sitting here in my luxury teeth whitening bar that actually converts to an event space as well. I have, you know, my books. I'm an author of 5, so my other books are back there, but they've fallen. So I just like and love entrepreneurship because, again, it's ownership. It's mine. It's creating generational wealth. It's leaving a legacy. And I tell God this, I want to die empty. I don't want all these me just sitting dormant, being on my deathbed like, damn, I should have did this. No, I want to say, God, thank you. I'm ready. That's it.
Sharon,
Now,
real quick.
Go ahead,
Before you ask, do you mind me asking you, when is your birthday?
I'm a Leo. I'm July 26th. And wait a minute, me and my husband both are July 26th.
Oh,
get out of here.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm
wow,
sorry.
That's dope as hell.
My cousin Rami, she watching and she with signs and things like that. So I just love to see how you working everything out and how everything just still comes together and bind together into your brand.
You know what? I have a suicide campaign called ICU campaign. And when I wrote the show, when I wrote the movie, when I wrote the play, because Preacher's Exes is all 3. And Rodney, I definitely want you in a movie. I thought about that. I made sure to put that campaign in there because suicide is running rampant in all communities, but especially our community now. And I've never known a time where we were taking our life like that.
Wow.
The youngest person to commit suicide is 5 years old, and she was a Black girl.
Get out of here.
So it's deep. Yeah.
Let's talk about this, Sharon. I mean, you're dealing with these relationships. What can we do to not leave you guys as exes?
Say that again. So explain that question for me. I'm sorry.
Like what like those of us men that are on the other side of the ex.
Yes.
Like what could your ex have done to either one of them done to kind of keep you going forward and not fail in the relationship?
It takes two to tangle, right? So I don't put any blame on anyone, and they're my friends now. I'm cordial. I don't talk to them like that anymore because I have a husband, but both of them like pussy. Yeah, so they love women, and I just couldn't take that anymore.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? 14 years of infidelity, and women calling me. I'm seeing stuff on Facebook. But let me tell you, and I had stepped away from church. I don't go anymore, right? But I was listening. I wasn't listening to anything. I went to bed, and the TV was off. But when I woke up, the TV was on. I was like, and TD Jakes was preaching. And I had been praying in my private time. And he said the first half of your life was hell, but the second half of your life doesn't have to be like that. It's okay for you to get out of that marriage now. And he named other things. And I was like, holy shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing that made me say enough of a thing is enough. And a woman inboxed me on Facebook and said, your husband was supposed to move me to where you guys are moving. And I was like, okay. So it just sealed the deal for me, but it's been the best journey ever.
Now let me ask you this, Sharon. You knew about the infidelity, so infidelity was not a deal breaker to you at first.
Let me tell you something about the church, right? And I know people might not agree, but when you're married to the pastor, a lot of times what happens is they say, pray it out. They say, fast it out, roll around on the floor it out. And that shit don't work. Anoint the pillows, anoint the shoes. That don't work. You cannot pray against someone else's will, right? So what God did for me, he changed me and said, bitch, time to get out. And that's what I did.
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. One thing I wanted to ask you though, with the fidelity and everything, because me and my girlfriend, we was talking, and she's just recently went through a divorce, and she's out on the dating scene, but she's meeting people that are a little older that are more into the swinging things. So now that it's so many marriages,
hold on, stop right there. What? People is out there swinging Dutches.
They swinging. I mean, and they are older. These are not younger folks.
I don't want to see nobody smashing my lady.
No, I mean, me neither. I don't want to see nobody doing anything other than me to my husband personally. But what I'm saying is that these divorced people are going out, and now they are becoming swingers. They're stepping out onto another field that they never even experienced before because they've been so locked up so long. Now they're experiencing this other lifestyle. It's been a lot going on, and they feel like this is the way that it stops them from cheating. It stops them because now it's a swinging thing, and that everyone knows what it is. I mean, what it is. So it stops them from, cheating. So what do you think about that?
Well, since stepping out from religion, I am open to not judging people for what they do.
Okay.
My oldest daughter, who's 32, and she's been married 11, 12 years. Her and her husband are polyamorous. So I ask questions and I get understanding. And I don't judge her. I'm still going to be her mom. I'm still going to love her. I met his girlfriend before she came to an event I had in Philadelphia. I embraced her like a daughter. The next day, my daughter went out with her boyfriend, and her husband was like, "Y'all have a good time, man." So I just don't judge people anymore. Let God be God, right? I'm not saying that I agree with that lifestyle. I've accepted that. I accepted that people are going to do what they want to do, but I also hold some accountability in my children's actions now. She might have looked at my life like, shit, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've been married 5 times, Mom. So, you know, I'll just go out here and be married, and me and my husband, we're going to do our thing, but we're going to meet in the middle. And that's okay.
So do you think one man can, one woman can satisfy one man?
I think so.
I think everyone has a different appetite, right? My husband is very satisfied with one woman.
Okay.
I cannot speak. I have to say this. I don't believe that we humans were designed to be with one person. I don't. A lot of times people think that marriage is forever. As Sony, I made sure not to say that. And I didn't want him to say that. It was until we can't get along or whatever it is. Do I want it to last? Absolutely. I don't want to get married no more, and I'm not getting married anymore because I wanted to do marriage successfully, and I'm doing it. But everything isn't meant to be for forever. Sometimes I believe God put 2 individuals together to bring forth a life.
Yes.
And that's it.
Completely agree.
Yep. That's true.
Wow.
Because
hey, her name is Sharon K. Griffin. She's a producer. The name of the show is Preacher X's.
Yes, I can't wait to see it.
Was it ever any reservation to include a gay man into the show?
I'm gonna say this. I had someone that was attached to the movie, and because I had a gay cast member in the reality show, he unattached himself. But if we looked at Hunk for Jesus, Save Your Soul, there are gay people in the church. There are gay people that love God. There are gay people who
Somebody got to damn run the choir.
You know what I'm saying? So it was reservation, but it wasn't reservation with me because I know so many DL men that was in the church. Matter of fact, a gentleman at my church growing up, he was HIV/AIDS positive, and he spreaded it among the male and the women.
Wow.
Male and female. And people started dying. He died, but then people also were infected and they died. You know, and the crazy thing, my mother wanted me to date him because he was a praise and worship leader, right? And I've asked her this before recently. I said, why do you want me to date him? Because he could sing glory down, just because somebody could sing and usher in the presence of God. And
that's interesting to me. As you look back on that particular guy, was he clearly gay or was he ambiguous?
Yes, he looked like a fairy. He reminded me of a fairy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not judging him, but I am judging him for taking his status and killing people.
Wow. You know what, man? I once did a cruise, and you know, on cruise 7 days, people be together, and then by day 3, they ain't together. So this friend of mine, she had met a guy. They look great together, but the dude looked kind of sugary to me. And she's like, Rodney, what you think, man? I really like him. I was like, are you sure? Like, he don't seem a little gay to you? She was like, no. 2 days later, she was going around, called this man super gay. What up, Cole Parker? Happy birthday. Scorpio season is in the building. Thank y'all for coming in. Yo, I mean, you guys have to deal with so much. I think this show is going to be a hit, Sharon. And I thank you for coming on and talking about it, sis.
Thank you so
nice
much.
Nice meeting you, Miss Sharon.
Nice meeting you too, Duchess. You have such a beautiful spirit, and you're pretty too. So
thank you. Put me on one of your movies. Nah.
oh, absolutely. Let's connect after this. I would
Yes,
love
most
to.
definitely. I would
Yeah.
love that.
How do they stay in touch with you, Sharon? How do people stay in touch?
Everything is Sharon K. Griffin. So that's all my social media. And I have to give a shout out to my manager, who is Jerry Doby, who's super amazing. He's my new manager, and we've been connected since 2013 as well. So thank you for the
Can I bring him? Hey, Jerry, are you there? Hold on. Jerry, you there?
Yeah, man.
Hey, I was in the Navy with a Jerry Derry. I thought you was one of my shipmates.
I am retired Army, actually.
Hey, thank you for your service on this Veterans Day, sir.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans.
Hey, Jerry, man, you involved with this project. You're helping Sharon. Talk to us about helping somebody that's as dynamic as Sharon K. Griffin.
Well, I'm really just coming on. I met her by doing an interview with her in 2013. And we were talking about the first iteration of Preacher's Exes. It is sometimes difficult to come into a project where someone's already established, has a showrunner. They already really know how to move, and you can't really, it's hard to take over. So I just kind of blend in. Right now I'm blending in. She knows what she's doing. She just needs some, a background voice to help guide the move and just to be a clearinghouse. So that's why I texted you the other night and you didn't hit me back. I was like trying to introduce myself.
I saw it, Jerry. I was in Wakanda. I got bad service.
Okay, it's all good. No worries. So it's fun. It brings a different set of challenges when you're dealing with somebody that's already, like I said, established and has made the moves. I'm just here to solidify and back her up and create additional opportunities.
Hey, man, thank you so much, JD, for coming in. Sharon K. Griffin. How do we find you, Jerry? How do we be your friend?
Yeah, I'm Jerry Doby _ everywhere. Twitter. I don't do Facebook, but Twitter and Instagram. It's just Jerry Doby _ If you want to email me, you can check out my site, jerrydoby.com, and you can get in touch with me that way.
My man, thanks for coming on, Jerry.
And Rodney, can I say something?
Please, absolutely.
I asked Jerry to be my manager because I know he's passionate about the industry. I work really well with men. And I thank God that my husband is very secure in that. But I needed someone to put some fire under my ass to get things done. So
you know what? Ain't nothing like a little fire under your ass, Sharon. Jeff Brown sneaking in. We're talking to Sharon K. Griffin. She is a Preacher's ex, Jeff. Do you have a word?
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, sis, how are you? Hey, Sister Duchess.
I'm good.
I just had to. Rodney Perry is my guilty pleasure in the morning because I'm a night person, but I'm slowly getting older and turning into day. And straight up, Sharon, your hair's dope. Number one.
Thank
I love Sister.
Sharon got one of them spears from Wakanda. Kick your ass.
Look here, bro. Look here. That's a whole nother subject. Whole bunch of problems right there that you don't have when you see a sister with her hair like that. There's a whole bunch of shit you ain't dealing with. Number two, I think sometimes back to the gay subject, sisters turn their gaydar down because their lonely threshold is up.
Yes.
I'm gonna go on. They so thirsty for masculine attention that they will, especially sisters for some reason, seem to give gay dudes passes nobody else does. And I think a lot of that is, and it's, well, it's kind of a little controversial. I believe that gay men don't, there's an accountability space that's not there with a gay man. because of his femininity. So he give you passes on shit. He give you a warped male perception of shit, and y'all enjoy that more. A lot of women more than the actual concept of having to deal with a basic male, because guys are basic. We're fucking basic.
Right.
We really most dudes got 4 meals they'll eat for 40 years. If you can cook them 4 meals real good, like spaghetti, greens, couple other ones, you get them 4 meals down, you got a dude down. Woman's more complex than that. And I haven't gotten high yet, so I'm not myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake and bake, baby. Wake
Yeah,
and
let's
bake.
fix that. Let's fix that.
Go ahead. Fix it.
Rodney, you asked me a question back in the day in 2013. You said once your show is picked up, are you going to have any body work done? Remember that?
Wait, what did I say?
You said in 2013, when your show is picked up, are you going to have body work done?
Okay.
Oh, that's what I want. I do not need a butt. All I want to do, because I done have 4 kids. Y'all know, if you know anything about these things up here, they start to look like little puppy
everybody
dog
freeze. Sharon.
Yeah.
You had some work done?
I thought them was big naturals. You had me fooled.
You got me.
I had my breasts done. I had them done in Spain. I was there 3 months.
So does the little breast bag have Spanish writing on it?
No, well, you know what? They do have some writing
a serial
on there.
number.
They
Yeah.
do, a serial number, yes.
Wow.
But I have to say,
or maybe you can get some Spanish writing around the nipple.
Wait a minute, let me tell you
El
this.
Bubo.
My GYN and anyone, if I had my breasts out, you would never know that I had surgery. My GYN always asks me, have you had surgery? It feels like it, but I don't see anything. And I did. My doctor
did you go through the nipple or did you go underneath?
He went through the alveolar.
To the areola, yes.
So you don't see it at all.
Has it done anything to your sensitivity?
You know what?
It makes it more sensitive, huh? Through the areola.
My left one is oversensitive, but I have to say this, Duchess. Honey, I met my husband right after that. Had them done in November, December. Met my husband in May.
This is gonna be way too personal. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
He wanted sex, but I just showed him these.
You showed him You showed him the first night?
I let him play with him too.
Okay, Sharon K. Griffin.
Wow. I can't believe he was good with that.
Stop right
That's
there.
like giving a hungry man plastic fruit.
He says now, he's like, oh, you slept in the bed with me the first night you met me. And I said, well, nigga, you slept in the bed with me the first night you met me, and
we grown.
And
let's talk about that.
That's right.
Let's talk about
Wait, Sharon. Hold on.
I didn't give him no ass, though. It took 3 months to give him ass.
Hold
but
on,
I did let him play with these.
Did you play with him?
I probably did. I didn't suck his penis or nothing, so no.
Sharon.
Wow.
What?
Too graphic, girl.
Okay, was he waiting with? Now it's a difference.
No. I'm sure you do. I'm saying you showed him the breast and you played with his thing, and so at least you knew what you was getting. You knew what you was getting into.
Yeah, she knew what she was getting into.
Yes, and I already knew in my mind he wasn't going to get anything. I tell women, you don't have to sleep with my baby.
You don't.
Okay.
You get more.
So wait a minute. That's why.
No, that's not true. That's not true. What you make yourself.
That's why I got this book, 134 Reasons You Can't Find a Man.
I'm working on a movie called The 91st Day. Because you got some 91 day vampires. Okay? If you listen to your intuition will guide you to who it is you can sleep with early and still stay with.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not that whole in the words of Cassidy, the rapper, the underrated rapper. It ain't about me. I'll respect you if you respect yourself the next morning.
Wow.
It's not
Right.
all the things that you get respect
So, I
for
was in-
from a man, you get
Ladies and
fully
gentlemen,
clothed.
Jeff Brown is officially high as giraffe balls.
Well, about giraffe thighs right now. Giraffe balls, 3 more pulls, and I'm up there.
He up there.
I'm
Save
up
me
there.
some. I'll be
Go-
over there.
Oh,
So
mama,
wait, Duchess,
come on,
you may get augmentation, a breast augmentation.
Yes, that is really all I really want. At first I was such a into having a big booty, but because I'm really shaped like a little Chinese little boy for real. But at the same time, it's cool with me though. My husband love it. What I say? Look,
Come on now.
Yes, yes.
Look, but real talk, I just want to be able to not wear a bra. And I've been wearing bras for so long. I want to be able to put on a shirt and not be able to wear a bra. And that would be my life. Because I'm already petite. I'm weigh about 120. I'm good. So if I just throw on my little tank top and ain't got no bra, baby, I feel like I'm a teenager again.
You don't need no bra now though.
Wait a minute.
I do. I
And
need
them
the bra to
nipples.
push them up.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what?
And them nipples be sticking out.
I told you they look like little sorry dogs now.
Well,
they eyes go just like this, and then the little nipples look down at you too. They like that. It's just
you know
pitiful.
what? But your husband love you enough to reach down. Don't even worry about it. And the truth
We smash
is,
them together and
come
just
on.
make a sandwich.
Come on, little nipple sandwich. The truth is, and here's what's beautiful, Duchess, is that if you live long enough, we all look like little Chinese boys. When you get older.
God.
All of us, men, women.
Andromeda says, y'all call me a maniac, but Jeff is a real maniac.
Yeah.
That's funny. That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Andromeda says, I'm with Duchess. As soon as I get me a sponsor, I'm getting some chest meat.
Chest meat. Yes, girl. That's all we need. Them little booties they can have. I'm cool with all of that. Because guess what? No booties is going to come back in style. One day it's going to come back. It's going to come back.
Well, I don't know about that.
Losing their lives. They losing
That's
their lives.
back in style. When was it in?
Ain't never been in style.
No, thank you. No. I can tell you that right now.
But if you got one with a time, see, like Duchess, if you was 19, get you a Duchess right now, because she gonna grow into that physique.
Yeah, that's true.
You gonna grow into it.
As a rule, women don't get smaller. 40,
she gonna be thick like Duchess.
Right? That's how you do it. My wife,
Duchess, you can walk in the store right now and get anything you want.
You say you got
walk in the store and be like, give me that. You can't do that when your ass swole.
Nope.
Yeah, you can't. No.
Let's not forget to be thankful for the hand we get dealt.
We do.
Amen.
Absolutely.
We do respect Sharon for getting 2 big jokers.
I know what you mean. Look, Sharon, I just want to come over and feel it. Ain't no homo or nothing. I just want to, just
girl. And you know what? My daughter had hers done. I never thought about getting my breasts done, but she's so tiny and her titties just was like real flat, like pancakes. And she went and got them done, and I was feeling on them. I was like, okay. And that's when my thing starts. My mind started turning.
Did I hear somebody in the background?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo,
I hear that too.
Hey, the name of the show is Preacher's Exes. I don't know how we got the Preacher's Boobs.
Yeah, Preacher's Exes. Wow, that's a man. Look here.
Hey.
Do you know why? If I may say, and Sharon,
I tell you what, when I get my penis done, I'm gonna have it all out. I'm gonna have all my crotches cut out of my pants.
That's crazy because females can say that I want to touch her. I want to touch your breast, Sharon. But a guy
dudes can't touch your penis.
Dudes can't do that.
No.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me. Can I co-sign that?
Yeah.
Yes, Uncle Jeff.
Let me tell y'all how much I love Rodney Perry. I love Rodney Perry so much that when he got sick, I don't think anybody else called him and cussed him out while he was in the bed. Cussed him the fuck out. I was crying. I was making a list of niggas I would rather have that happen to. But if I had to save Rodney's life by touching his penis, how do I say goodbye?
He out of here. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. But that thing I had this. I want to run this by Sharon if I can, real quick.
Go ahead.
The concept of preachers' families being so toe up is because they get a front row seat for the hypocrisy.
Yes.
They see the sermon and then they see you come home. The congregation don't see you walking around here drunk in your drawers talking shit.
Wow. That's right.
You're
right. And my children were very much affected by that. I mean, they loved him, and I thank God that God allowed me to be with him because he helped raise them. Great dad, fucked up husband.
Wow. Hey, last word, Sharon. The show, you got the sizzle. You're taking it out to get it to find a home. Will you come back when you get it booked?
Absolutely, Rodney. I just love you. I love your platform. I love what you're doing as an actor. So absolutely. And Uncle Jeff, we have to connect.
Yes, ma'am. Oh my God, absolutely, sis. Absolutely.
Yes,
As a matter of
sir.
fact, I have a church on Sundays. It's called the First Church of Holy Shit.
Okay.
And it's where I say that somebody fucked up and told me God was everywhere. So I pray from here. Save me 10%. I never miss a game.
Yes. So I can come with a margarita then, right?
And, you could.
You can
but
put your nipple
weed
in the
is first.
margarita.
Weed is first, but yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want to dip your
right.
nipple in a margarita, we ain't mad at that at the First Church of Holy Shit. We know.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon K. Griffin, for the super sensitive left nipple. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Until next time. Yo, Jeff Brown.
What's up,
comes out of left field.
Out of left field.
I had no idea.
No, I tell you who I am, Rodney.
Who are you?
When you watch the Avengers, you remember the one where Loki brought the army out the sky, and Captain America is going, okay, you do this and you do this. He go, and Hulk, smash.
Just be you.
Smash. Just do your thing. That's kind of really.
I never get in the way because you always say something pertinent, man. Thank you for coming on.
I love you, bro. Of
Jeff
course.
Brown. Duchess, how do we stay in touch, sis?
Yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Team Duchess, Facebook, Comedian Duchess. What's that? TikTok, Comedian Duchess. I'm on all platforms, Comedian Duchess. And that's with a TCHESS. I appreciate you so much, Uncle Rodney. I don't know if you understand how much this means to me, but like I said before, I've watched you for years and years and years of growing up and following my dreams. So just like Miss Sharon has said, when we speak things into existence, we never know how much our words can impact and bring out our inner thoughts and things like that. So it is definitely an honor. You can always call me. I will be right here on this show with you. I love doing podcasts. I love doing radios. So this has been a great experience. Nice to meet you, Uncle Jeff.
Hey, Uncle Jeff Brown, fellow Chicagoan Duchess, joining us on the podcast today. Jeff Brown, how do we stay in touch, bro?
At GB Funny Style on Instagram and Twitter, and Giraffe Balls every Wednesday at noon. First Church Holy Shit every Sunday at noon. Let's just start there. Oh, and Rodney, we need to talk about your music. I believe you need to send me some stuff.
Indeed.
Yes.
Hey, y'all, my name is Rodney Perry.
Before y'all go, I'll be here at Phenomenal Seafood in Austell tonight. So if y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all in ATL,
Where's
come
here?
on out.
Oh, ATL, okay.
ATL in Atlanta, 9 o'clock. We're gonna start the free show. Just come on out. That's all I'm asking y'all to do.
All right. Hey, you heard her. Just break it down. I might pop in there as well. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. We do this every day. Happy Veterans Day, Jeff Brown.
You too, brother. Love you for your service.
Happy Veterans Day.
I salute all you veterans. If you served this country, if you gave yourself, if you gave your family, God damn it, thank you. I'm out. Y'all been great. My name is Rodney Perry, and y'all have a great rest of the day. Yeah, that's it.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.